I am a hairdresser who's been working for over 20 years, who's very passionate about hair. And it's not just about hair, it's about health care. I think that if we look good, then we will feel good. And I've worked on photo shoots, movies, TV. TV's like Everybody Loves Raymond. I've done Sarah Jessica Parker's hair. I've done all kind of actors and actresses. But the bottom line is everybody is just people, and they all want the same thing. They want to look good and feel good. Tips for home coloring is to think of target shade. Be realistic about your shade. When you've chosen the color that you're going to use, follow the recommended amount of mixture. Make sure you mix all components. Put the color on. Make sure when you rinse it out, you rinse first, then you shampoo. And that's to make sure that you've cleaned the scalp, but you need to use a color-treated shampoo. Anything that's not color-treated is designed for cleansing hair, and that will strip color out. You shampoo it, and then you use the treatment, the conditioning with the Q10. It helps the aging process of hair. So it does rebuild from the inside and helps to repair the hair. Put half of this in your hand, work it through your hair. When you do that, it spreads it through the hair. This helps to lock the color in the hair so your color won't fade. Then you need to wait about 48 hours before you shampoo next, because you'll dull the hair out if you shampoo first. Those are your biggest tips to follow. Finding your color is very important. We have these lovely guides, and it's learning how to read the guide. What I try to tell people all the time is when you're doing your own color, stay within a few shades of your natural color. And when you open it up, you'll see that they're giving you some target shades. It's just a target, it's not exactly what your color would be. So when you're looking at a target shade, you find where you would be at least in between or close to. And then when you're finding that target shade, you can see over here how far up you can actually come. Most of these colors will only go 1 to 2 levels lighter. Don't get unrealistic in thinking that, I'm black today, I'll be blonde tomorrow. Next week I'm going to be deep red. That's the fastest way to destroy your color. You need to learn to just look at the chart. It's a very easy guide to use. When you're working with the utväxt, you need to think about simple little things. When you're working with gray hair, if you have a strong patch of utväxt, or if your hairline is very strong and doesn't take color normally, you can use a little bit of bomull with the developer. Just gently touch it over and touch it onto the hair. It helps to pre-soften it. So you touch it onto the gray hair and into the spots, and then you go and mix your color, and it has a few minutes to already start opening up the cuticle to be able to bring the color in. Gray hair, it's an aging process that we can't fight, and it usually starts about 25. With most of us, it's a genetic. So when gray hair starts to come in, the structure of the hair is actually changing. We lose natural keratins out of the hair. Keratin is what's inside the hair, and that's what gives hair its strength. When you lose the keratin out of the hair, then the hair starts to get more brittle. And when people do a lot of different bleaching, coloring, over and over and over, they're actually destroying that because they keep opening up that hair cuticle and pulling out the keratin that's in the inside, also proteins and amino acids and so forth. So that changes the hair structure. Soyance is a shiny new color, and when I say shiny, because we have a silk protein that is added into the formula. This is something that sometimes people miss when they're mixing the colors, because they're used to mixing two things. And it's the third process that will help to add more shine and protein back in the hair. So now I've shown you everything you need to know with the Soyance color, from start to finish. The rest is up to you. Good luck.